Yo, what's up, you guys? Today I want to share an inspiring story from Neville Goddard's book, The Law and the Promise. And it's about a woman who persisted in her assumption despite the fact that everything she was saying was telling her to give up. You know what I'm saying? And if you're in that place where you're believing for something and things just seem like they're not working out, then yo, you're going to love this. But before I get into it, hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to it to get your weekly dose of inspirational stories, tips, and teachings. Did you do it? Trust me, you don't want to miss them. All right, let's do this. As the story goes, there was this one lady who wanted to attend a matinee performance of a famous pantomimist, currently playing in one of the largest theaters of her city. And because of the intimate nature of this kind of art, she wanted to sit in the orchestra section. The problem, though, is that she couldn't even afford the price of a balcony ticket. But she wasn't going to let that stop her. So the night she decided that she was going to manifest what she wanted, here's what she did. Ready? In her imagination, she fell asleep watching, in her words, the wondrous performer, where she imagined herself sitting in an orchestra center seat, hearing the applause as the curtains rising and when the artist was coming on stage, to the point where she actually felt the intense excitement of this experience going on within her, which is key, right? Because the feeling's a secret. The next day, which was the day of the matinee performance, her money situation was still the same, dude. Nothing changed, or at least it appeared that way initially. She had exactly $1.37 in her purse. Thing is, though, she knew she had to use that dollar to buy gas for her car first, which would leave her with 37 cents left. But here's why it didn't matter. It's because she knew that she had faithfully slept in the feeling of being at the performance. So what'd she do? She got dressed up for the theater, which implies what? That she was living in the end. And while changing her stuff, going from one purse to the other, she found a dollar bill and 45 cents in change hidden in the pocket of an opera purse, which she rarely used. And it made her smile, because boom, that's gasoline money right there, right? And the rest she could use for her theater ticket. And then she headed out. When she got to the ticket window, her confidence went down when she looked at the prices, because she saw that they were $3.75 for the orchestra seats, which she didn't have. So she was bummed out and walked across the street to a cafe for a cup of tea, which cost her 16 cents. But then she realized that she forgot to check the price of the balcony seats at the ticket window before buying the tea. So she quickly counted her change and found she only had $1.66 left. She ran back to the theater and bought the cheapest seat available that was only $1.55, which left her with 1 dime left in her purse. 10 cents. That's it. She went through the entrance and the usher tore her ticket in half, telling her to go upstairs to the left. The performance was about to start, but she ignored what the usher said and went to the ladies' restroom instead. Get this, she was still determined to sit in the orchestra section because she wasn't about to give up just yet. So she sat down, closed her eyes, and kept her inward sight focused on the stage from the direction of the orchestra. Check this out, and don't tell me this is coincidence. At that moment, a group of women walked into the restroom and started talking all at the same time. But then she heard this one conversation where this woman said that she waited for a particular person to show up until the last moment, but found out they couldn't make it. And then she heard the woman say, ready for this? That she would have given the ticket away, but that it was too late. Why? Because she realized that she handed the usher both tickets and he tore them in half before she could stop him. And as she heard that, she almost busted out laughing. Anyway, she got up, walked over to the woman, and asked her if she could use the extra ticket instead of the balcony seat she bought. And the woman was so charming and kind, where she even invited her to join their party. And guess what was the ticket they handed her? It was for the orchestra section, center seat, just like in her imagination the night before, 6 rows from the stage. Boom. Love it. So there you go. Folks, if you're feeling discouraged right now based on what you see externally, then I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Okay? Stay faithful to your vision. Stay faithful to it. Look, Neville says it's one thing to think of the end, while it's another thing to think from it. Big difference. Because to think from the end to enact the end is to create reality. So persist in your assumption, you guys, because you get what you believe. Yeah. Enough said. Alrighty, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and to leave a review if you're listening via podcast. In case you didn't know, gets more people to discover my work and, of course, help spread this message. And yo, don't forget to register for my free online training that'll seriously help you start manifesting the life you really want right now. So check it out. The link's in the description. Like I always say, more's coming. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.